Good morning. So today we're going to make another dish with our chicken. We're going to make a chicken hunter style, also chicken cacciatore. Cacciatore means hunter in Italian. We're going to add a little extra something to it. We're going to put a little sweet Italian sausage in it. On the far pot, I'm cooking some penne pasta. I'm going to use a penne pasta. It's a little chunkier pasta because this dish with the chicken breast cut in 3 or 4 pieces and the sausage chunks, I want a chunkier pasta to go with it. Now, oftentimes I've seen people say they want to put oil in the pasta water. Folks, that's a waste of money. Oil is lighter than water, so it goes to the top. When you go to drain the pasta, the first thing down the drain is the oil. Now the oil is handy to have because once you drain the pasta, then put the oil in it, it'll keep it from sticking. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, I've already seasoned the chicken with salt and white pepper, with a light color pepper, so it doesn't stick out on me and show black spots. Now when you do chicken breast, don't put them in too hot a skillet. Cook them gently. Cook them gently and they'll cook nice and evenly. If you cook them in a skillet that's too hot, notice it's not even sizzling. If you cook in a skillet that's too hot, chicken will tend to get tougher. Again, like any other time I said, don't overcrowd the pan. If you can't see space between the meat you're cooking, your pan is too crowded. We're going to let that cook nice and easy on both sides. All we do is do a little bit of color. We're not worried about too much color because it's going to get a chance to cook with the peppers and the onions and tomatoes a little bit later. So at this point, we'll cook it, we'll brown up a little bit, set it aside. With the rest part, it's going to have peppers in it, onions in it, garlic in it. It's going to have some fresh herbs of thyme, some fresh oregano, and some garlic chives, just because I have them in my garden. I love the flavor. We'll finish off a little bit of Romano when it's all said and done, and you're going to love this dish. All right, so all our chicken is cooking, and this is all the darker I want this chicken to be. The littlest bit of a golden brown. Took some time to get there, but this way the chicken is not going to be too tough. Cooking Italian sausage now, because it's a big chunk of meat. Then put the vegetables in next, based upon how long they take to cook. Peppers and onions take longer to cook than mushrooms do, so they're going to go in first. Once that's in, then we're going to add tomato paste. And this is really important because most people don't realize that you got to cook tomato paste to take the sharp edge off of it. You want to cook it and develop the sweetness in the tomato paste and take that hard, rough, raw edge off of it. So take your time, cook it from that bright red so you get almost to mahogany red. Mahogany brown. It'll make an amazing difference when you finish this. You'll love it. Put the tomato paste in, put the mushrooms in, put the herbs and spices in, then we'll put the chopped tomatoes in, let the whole thing cook for a while, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all said and done. Alright, this recipe calls to cook these vegetables so they start to soften up. Now I'm going to put the tomato paste in. When we cook it in, put it in, you're going to see that we're going to put 2 ounces of tomato paste in, about 1/3 of this can, and we'll split it out. Here's one of those times when you're eager to move on, but you don't want to. You want to let this tomato paste cook. Now it's got that sharp, bright red color to it. You can see it very easily. We're to cook it until that tomato paste gets a darker brown color to it. Keep an eye on it, because it'll cook reasonably quickly. And don't be afraid if you have to add a little liquid and a little water to it. Won't hurt a thing, because all you've lost in this point is water. When the tomato paste gets to the point where it's cooked, then we'll add the garlic in, add the mushrooms in, add the oregano, the chives, the fresh thyme. Then we'll add the tomatoes. They're cut up, all ready to go. They're canned. And then you put your meat back in, put a lid on this, and put it back in the oven to cook. The pasta's already cooked and oiled over here. So all we're going to do now is cook the tomato paste. I'll show you the color it's going to be, desired to be, when it's brown enough. Alright, so what we're accomplishing now is we're taking the sugar that's naturally existing in the tomato paste and caramelizing it. So remember the color raw tomato paste is. Now take a look at how much more brown the cooked tomato paste is. At this point, we're going to add the mushrooms, and with their high water content, they're going to thin all that tomato paste right back out. We won't add the garlic and herbs just yet. We'll wait to put the tomatoes in to do that. This is one of those multi-step processes, but your end result is worth the wait. All right, so everything's in a skillet. The chicken, the herbs and spices, the garlic, the mushrooms, the sausage. We basically put a lid on this. We're gonna bake it at 375 to about 25 minutes or so, because that's what all it's gonna take time to take for the chicken to cook. We'll check it. Remember, the chicken's gotta be done at 165 degrees. The juices should run clear. And we'll plate it up on the pasta and show you what the finished dish looks like. So here's our finished chicken hunter style with Italian sausage. Got a little garnish, a little grated Romano. People, this is ready to eat food. Please don't use your fingers on anything you put on this dish. If you see anybody else use their fingers, anyone your finished product, don't eat it. Especially in this time, in this place, this is nothing to play with. So there you go. Chicken cacciatore, chicken hunter style with Italian sausage. Enjoy.